Good morning. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and currently here in my house, it is just a little bit after 8 a.m. It's pretty rare that I do a video this early in the morning, but it is the beginning of RYBSAT. At least it is in Australia, because it is 8 a.m. here. That means it's midnight in Australia, 16 hours ahead. I'm in Eastern time zone in the United States, and so RYBSAT has started. It is now the 13th in Australia. However, this video is not going to go up until the morning of the 13th in my own time zone in Eastern time, but I thought since RYBSAT starts on the 13th, and it is now officially the 13th, I would just go ahead and start a reading vlog and show you what I'm reading for RYBSAT and just continue through the week and maybe try to do at least one video a day and show you what I'm reading for RYBSAT. Now, I've got a cat here to join me. This is Cotton. She's one of our elderlies. She's a sweetheart. She was sitting in my lap, and I made her move. She's a little bit mad because I made her move. But I have already done my devotional reading for the morning. I am not currently reading through the Bible, but I did read some scripture. I read out of a Journey magazine, and that's an older copy from January of a few years ago. And so I read the scriptures that it directed me to read for the January 12th page. And I'm also reading a devotion a day out of this book called Embraced by Lisa Turkhurst. And then a few days ago, I finished the other Christian nonfiction book that I was reading, and I decided at that point not to start another one yet because I wanted to just have as much time as I could for my RYBSAT books. So in the meantime, I have 3 books that I have been reading in print, and one of them is True Love and Homegrown Tomatoes by Julie L. Cannon. And there are 2 authors named Julie Cannon, and even though this book says Julie Cannon, if you search her, you want to put the L in order to be able to come up with just the books that she has written. Anyway, I'm about half done with this, and it's tempting to just keep on reading it because it is really cute, but I think I'm going to put it aside because I want to focus this week on RYBSAT. Literally, putting it aside. I have also barely started the Castle of Lear by Lloyd Alexander. This is book 3 in the Chronicles of Prydain. And this is a library book, so I might still, if time, try to read maybe a chapter a day. I think the chapters are short in that. But again, not a priority. This, however, is a priority. I'm reading this for book club, and I need to have this read by, I think, the 21st or 22nd, whatever that Thursday is. It's The Only Woman in the Room by Marie Benedict. And I have barely started it. I've read 3 or 4 chapters, and it's very interesting. It's about Hedy Lamarr. And so I'm still deciding exactly how much time I want to spend on RYBSAT books versus how much time I can spend on this and still get it done by that date. So we shall see. Anyway, though, I have already done a RYBSAT, excuse me, I put my hand over the camera. I've already done a RYBSAT TBR video, and I have shown you the books that I am planning to read for that. So let's go there now, and I will pick up the first book and start reading it. So if you didn't see my RYBSAT TBR video, I showed you this bookshelf. This is mostly nonfiction, and this set of books that I have chosen and have been saving for a RYBSAT are mostly about language and origins of words and other useless information, things like that. And most of the books are short, so I think this is going to be a perfect set of books for RYBSAT. I am going to start right here with this one and go from left to right. This is a NonEponymous, and it is by John Bemelmans Marciano. I have 2 books by him. I also have this next one here, Toponymity. And then going forward, I've got several other very interesting sounding books. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to try to allot at least 2 hours to read RYBSAT books per day. So each morning after I finish my devotional time, which usually doesn't take very long, then I will try to read at least an hour at that point, and depending on how early I've been able to get up each day, I will, possibly go ahead and read more, or I'll just read my second hour throughout the day as I have time. And then after 2 hours of reading RYBSAT books, I'm going to probably try to get at least one chapter read in my book club book before coming back to more of this shelf. So anyway, I'm going to start here with this book. I'm going to go read for an hour, and I'll come back and let you know how it went. Okay, I'm back. I've been reading for about an hour, and before I tell you about this first book that I started with for RYBSAT, which is a NonEponymous, I wanted to just remind you why I'm wearing pajamas. In case you didn't know, the theme for this RYBSAT reunion is PajamaRama, or PajamaRama, however you want to say it, and I happen to be wearing a very vintage nightgown. I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but this used to be my mother's, and I don't even know how old it is, but it's very cozy on chilly nights, which we don't get a lot of here in Central Florida. So if I get a chance to wear it, I like to. It's flannel, it's old-fashioned, and it's just old like me. So I enjoy wearing it. But anyway, I did start a NonEponymous. It is by John Bemelmans Marciano. I hope I'm saying that right. It is written and illustrated by him. This basically reads like an encyclopedia. It's not a long book. It's only about 150 pages, but I have only read about 30 pages. Not only am I a slow reader, because it's nonfiction and reads more like an encyclopedia, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through this as quickly as I had hoped. It's very interesting, and I have cats and a dog in the background here. I'll show you. There is Louie, and Boots and Cotton. They are, well, they went Boots. They are our elderlies, litter mates. They're going to turn 14 this year. Anyway, you met Cotton earlier. So, back to the book. This is very interesting, but I don't think it's the type of book that I'm going to be able to just sit and read through in one day. Maybe. I don't know. I'm definitely going to have to break it up a little bit throughout the day. And at this rate, I don't even know if it takes me an hour to read 30 pages and there's 150 pages. I don't think I could spend that much time on it today. So I probably will put it down and pick up my book club book and at least read a chapter, and then try to come back to this and just read it in little bits throughout the day, and just enjoy it that way. Okay, so it's still morning, barely. I'm here in my living room trying to decide what project to do next. And originally, Katie and I were going to work out in the garage a little bit and do some straightening out there because we just bought a treadmill and she wants to kind of make a little workout corner. But that's going to involve pulling some stuff outside to do some organizing, and it's kind of rainy. So I've been saying in my last couple of videos that I really want to work in the office back where I film, and that's going to require pulling some stuff out here into the living room. So before I make the living room a total mess, hi Bob, I want to just film in here and just kind of prove to myself that, yeah, everything is clean. Right here under this window, this is a new chair that we got back in October from a neighbor, and it was the day we had a big yard sale. So we had several people on our street, several houses that did yard sales, and so we've had this chair in the garage up until just yesterday or day before, because that's where we had the Christmas tree. So now here comes Louie. Both the dogs have had to check out the new chair, and I just hope we can keep it clean because, you know, hey, it's a new place to sit. So they are excited about checking it out. Anyway, here is our living room. It's nothing fancy. Our house was built in the mid-80s, and I've never really had a flair for decorating. This is just the stuff that we have. It's very eclectic, you know, nothing matches. And now the cover on that sleigh chair does get changed out, and it changes. So, you know, that just happens to be what's on there today. But we just have a lot of antiques and just whatever. So anyway, this is what my living room looks like. And there's some bookshelves down there. Behind me are some bookshelves. I'll pan around and show you. That's my front door. We always have to keep something in front of it in case Emily decides to wander outside. That at least is a deterrent. So anyway, this is about to get full of stuff because I'm going to drag some stuff in here from the office. And I don't know if I'll show you that or not, but I don't even know if I'll show you this. But obviously, if you're seeing it now, I'm showing it to you. So here we go. Okay, so it's mid-afternoon, and I have just taken about a 30-minute reading break from my other projects, and I read to page 50 in this book, a NonEponymous, just to kind of give you an idea of what this book is like. It's sort of encyclopedia style, and not all of the entries have illustrations, but here's one that's kind of fun. Thomas Crapper, the inventor of the toilet, or the flush toilet. And so it's just a lot of fun. This was an interesting little article here about Jack Russell Terriers and Doberman Pinschers and the men that they were named for. So it's just been a fun book, and I don't know that I will finish it today. Like I said, I'm to page 50, and it's about a 150-page book. And I've read out of it for about an hour and a half already. So we shall see. But now I'm going to take you and show you what I've been doing this morning and early afternoon. Okay, so here we are in our home office. You may recognize these built-in shelves here because this is where I usually stand to film from. And this is just a different angle. So this room is far from clean, but I have been working in here this morning. Katie was helping me before she had to go to color guard practice, and we have cleared the floor, basically using the Sandra Felton method. Sandra Felton coined herself the organizer lady way back several years ago. She's got several organizing books out, and this whole floor was just full of stuff. A lot of books, a lot of boxes of papers and files that won't fit in the filing cabinet or that just need to be sorted. In that corner is where our shredder usually sits, and my husband informed me the other day that the reason we haven't been doing any shredding lately is that the shredder is either jammed or broken. So that is needing to be done. To the right, I'm trying not to show you the mess that's still over there. There's some floor-to-ceiling shelving that has a lot of larger items on it that definitely needs to be taken out and gone through. I haven't cleared those shelves out in, I don't even know when, more than a couple of years. So I'm hoping that once I do pull everything off of the shelves that you can't see, that I will have room for the important stuff and I can get rid of a lot of what's over there. Also, there are file cabinets to the right that I'm not showing you because they're covered in junk as well. But I wanted to show you the clear floor, so yay. And my bookshelves need some organizing and reorganizing, and that is a project that I'm going to be doing. Also, like I mentioned, a lot of the stuff that was on the floor in boxes were books that are either coming or going. Some of the incoming books that I still need to do book hauls of, and also outgoing books that I need to take to wherever they are going or ship out or whatever. Excuse the noise in the background. Behind me is a window, and across the street there is some construction going on, so it's kind of noisy. Anyway, and there is my husband and our oldest Emily, who is now 19, and that's when she was a baby. She's so cute. And yeah, that is about all I'm going to show you in here at this moment. So let me go and show you the mess that has become our living room. Okay, so you remember earlier today I showed you this nice clean living room, and now look at this. Can you believe all of these boxes and things were stacked in that space that I just showed you? And this is really not even everything. I also spread an old sheet over my bed, and we put some of the loose books and things that were, that wouldn't stack as easily. Those are piled on the bed. So I have brought a card table in here, and I'm probably going to start by sorting out what's on the bed, and then I will kind of sort these boxes into projects. Some will get done today and some won't. I'm really, really tempted to just go right on and keep taking stuff out of the office so that I can take what is to be kept from this mess and put it on those shelves, but I'm afraid of overwhelming myself at this point. In fact, I pretty much am already overwhelmed. But anyway, it's got to be done. It's the new year. It's time to get this done. And there's Emily over here in the chair. She got done with school, and she is trying out the new chair now. She likes it. So anyway, I'm going to get busy and get to work on this, and we'll see how it goes. Hello again. It's about 10:45 p.m. I have not gotten any more reading done since I checked in this afternoon. So I have sat down finally, and I'm going to read another 30 minutes in a NonEponymous. And after that, if I have any energy left, I will try to read a chapter of my book club book. Meanwhile, I've got another kitty joining me. That is Harry. And I actually have another one down here. That is Sweetie. You may have seen her in a couple of my profile pictures or banner pictures or whatever. She's been around for quite a while. We have 4 cats right now, so I think you met at least one of our elderlies this morning, or maybe both of them, so you've met them all now. And anyway, as far as my cleaning projects go, I did do a rough sort of the boxes that I brought into the living room. I put the books in one area and the paperwork and files in another area. And probably tomorrow I will tackle the books. I want to sort out what still needs to be shown in a book haul video and what can go and what needs to be put away and all of that. So anyway, I'm going to try to read a little bit now. If I get sleepy and I don't check in tonight, I will check back in and let you know how I did before I sign off for this vlog, and then I'll start a new vlog for tomorrow. Okay, it is super early in the morning, and I just want to go ahead and wrap up this vlog and get this uploaded, and then I will start over today with a new vlog. But I did not get very far in a NonEponymous last night. After I did the last update, I only got a few pages read. I just got too sleepy, and I could not hold the book up very much longer. But I did go ahead and finish up an audiobook before I fell asleep. I had been listening to Dearest Dorothy, Slow Down, You're Wearing Us Out by Charlene Ann Bombick. This is book 2 in the Welcome to Partonville series, or the Dearest Dorothy series, and it was very cute. I'm trying to talk softly so as not to wake up the rest of the family, but I am going to sign off here and get this video uploaded and then start a new vlog with what I read for today, which is January 13th, 2021. I hope you are having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.